Hey everyone, and welcome on here for our group meeting. We are going to be going over two hot topics, and because of the amount of new builders that we have on, we're going to kind of start off from the beginning a little bit more as well. So for today, the very first thing I want to actually go over that might actually be a surprise, that to get your business building, I actually want you guys to make sure that you are using your products. Okay. So something a little bit different, but you guys need to be using your products every single day, all throughout the day, and being consistent using them. If you're using them a little bit here and a little bit there, and even if you're having issues going on and you're only putting it on once and you're not seeing any effects from it, then you're not getting the full use out of your oils. And how can you really teach somebody else how to use their products consistently if you're not yourself? Okay, so the biggest thing I want to get across to you guys is you guys have to be living your oils as well. So all throughout the day, you guys should be having a morning routine with your oils, with your supplements. Throughout the day, your lifelong vitality, if you guys are taking the Terra Greens, however it works for you, just make sure that they're in there, because it's very, very, very important for you to grasp what our products are actually capable of. And when you're actually in love with your products, you're going to forget what you used before. And then it's very, very easy to say to somebody, you need these, and actually be believed because you use them in your everyday life. And that's important to feel like that, because then people will understand it and they'll get it from you. This is why I can get people on Lifelong Vitality and Terrazyme and On Guard and citrus oils, because those are staples in our house. Those are our must-haves every single day, right? There's some things that we can kind of go without, but we have those certain products that we have to have. So if you're not using your oils every single day, then you're going to have some homework for a minimum of the next week. And I want you to start using your oils on a regular basis. So I want you to have at least 10 products, oils or supplements, that you're going to be using every single day. Okay, it can be whichever ones you choose, but you need to be using them consistently every single day for a minimum of a week for you to start getting in that routine of going to them, and for you guys to start seeing the benefits of what our products actually do. And especially because with our ranks being linked directly with our belief system, one of the very first beliefs is actually belief in the product. And how the beliefs work is it's basic belief, rank, belief, rank. And we can kind of get stuck or kind of stalled out, and we can actually go back to which rank we're stuck at and check out that belief system. And if you guys don't believe me, it's true, okay? Right here, completely. So your belief system has to be learnt before you can push on to the next rank. So the very, very first belief for the first top ranks going is belief in the product. So make sure you guys are using them, because then you can already surpass that and keep on moving up in your ranks. So again, if you guys aren't using your products on a daily basis, then make sure you are, so you can already surpass that. Plus, if you're not using them, then why should your customers? Right? You need to be doing it on a daily basis. You need to see the value in the product, and then so will they. Okay? So that is the first chunk of this. But we're going to move into the heavy hitter one that I wanted to go over with you guys as well. So we're going to go over affirmations. So affirmations are something that I have come to love. I heard about them before, but honestly, I'm not going to lie, I thought they were crock nonsense. And I didn't believe any part of them until it was a couple of months ago, and I was doing a training group with Dawn, and I decided to give it a go, because it was most definitely something that I just thought was hogwash, literally. So, but I was actually absolutely amazed what I saw with them within a couple of weeks of doing it. So I'm going to go kind of slow and go through everything on here bit by bit. We're going to go over what are affirmations and how that they can keep you focused, and how to create your own affirmations, actually effective affirmations as well. So affirmations are to the mind as exercise is to the body. Okay, I love that sentence. Okay, so I'm going to read it again for you guys. So we got tons of notes on here for you. Affirmations are to the mind as exercise is to the body. Okay, repeating affirmations help to reprogram the unconscious mind for success. So how it basically works is affirmations are every thought you have. It's basically like dialogue, right? Whether it's good or bad, it's the thoughts that you're thinking to yourself. All of those are affirmations. And the way that we're talking about this, and the reason why we're talking about this, is to take those negative affirmations that we've programmed that are kind of going on over and over and over in our head. It's kind of looping around all the time. We want to reprogram those negative ones and make them into positive affirmations and positive things that are coming about. Okay, so this is going to be for your doTERRA business and actually for your life. Okay, so you can put it into different aspects as you need it. So affirmations help eliminate negative and limiting beliefs and transform your comfort zone from a limited one and keeping you trapped to more expanded ones and things that can be possible. Okay, and this is really, really true. And the mind is an absolute amazing thing. And if you really think about it, that your body is actually absolutely amazing, because your body is always trying to stay in that homeostasis balance, right? Your body already knows what to do. We just have to give it what it needs. So affirmations are basically the same thing as well. And it's basically like when you're saying your I can'ts, we're going to replace those with I cans. And this is actually going to help with fears. It can help with doubts and uncertainties. And you know what was really funny is that just this morning, Arian and I were having the exact same conversation in our back living room. She kept on saying that she couldn't do something and she couldn't do something. For us, I can't is not allowed in our house, especially not for her. So I was literally bent down and I was like, yes, you can. You need to try again. Yes, I can. And let's do it again, right? So it's funny how you teach your kids, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Try again. But when we become adults, it kind of goes out the door and we start to have all these negative feelings and negative thoughts that we can't do something. So basically, the affirming phrases help keep you motivated as well. Okay? And this is how it's going to work. So affirmations are reminders to your unconscious mind to stay focused on your goals and to come up with a solution to challenges and obstacles that might get in your way. They can also create higher vibrations of happiness, joy, appreciation, and gratitude. That when through the law of attraction, so working your head, it's actually called the reticular activating system. It basically magnetizes people, resources, and opportunities to come to you to help you achieve your goals. I thought that was the most craziest out of the world nonsense when I was reading all this and getting information, until I started doing it a couple of months ago with the training. And literally within a couple of weeks, I actually saw that the affirmations I had made for myself started to show up. Okay, so what it actually does is it gets your mind to actually focus on what you need for success. Okay, whether you know it or not, the affirmations you're using on a normal basis are not actually ones that bring you what you want. So some of the negative affirmations, I'm going to actually read over some that relate very much to this business, and then I'm going to show you how to create positive ones. So some of the things that we hear a lot of is, I have no time, or I can't teach a class, I can't find builders. Okay, so these are just some of the negative affirmations that really hold us back in our business. So how do we create positive affirmations? So the daily use of positive affirmations actually interrupts and eventually completely replaces the negative thoughts and beliefs that we're having. So to achieve this, you must continually flood your self-conscious with thoughts and images of the new reality that you want to create. Okay, so there's 7 guidelines on how to create your own positive affirmations. So number one, basically the most powerful part of this, it's I am. Okay, it goes with number 2. So you have to use a present tense. Use the conditions that you desire and make it true. Okay, so we're not going to say I will. We are going to say I am gold. Make it even better than that. I am presidential diamond. Okay, you have to make it that it's something you're telling your mind you already are, not an I will. Okay, you already are. That's what's going to bring in that attraction. Number 3, it's stated in the positive. Affirm what you want, not what you don't want. Okay, so this goes in the part of, we don't say something like, I'm not afraid of public speaking. Okay, because your mind actually doesn't hear the word not. So a different way to put a twist on it would be, I am comfortable and enjoy public speaking. So you really need to pay attention to the words that you're using for your affirmations. Number 4, keep it brief. Shorter is better. So shorter affirmations are actually really easy, especially if you're stressed, that you can recall them. And it's actually supposed to be very, very good if you make them rhyming, if you can as well. That's more memorable. Number 5, make it specific and include action words using ing whenever possible. So that's confirming that you are the person that takes action. So where we would use this in our business, say, I am excited teaching classes. So number 6, include at least one dynamic emotion or feeling word, right? So it really hits home. So one example is, I'm supporting my team to fully come forward into this business. Okay, we can make this even more emotionally charged by saying, I am lovingly supporting my team and encouraging them to fully express their unique talents and gifts. So see how you can push it much more further and getting more from it. And then number 7, which is one of the biggest ones, you have to make these your own. Okay, so I'm going to share with you a couple of really, really good ones that I found, but you have to make your affirmations your own. They have to come from within here. Okay, that's the biggest part of this. They have to be yours. Okay, so I am going to read off a couple that I thought were very, very interesting. So I am attracting new builders everywhere I go. I'm finding people on my list who want this business as much as I do. I have more than enough hours in the day to get my work done. I am happily booking and confirming classes. I am good enough. I am strong enough to endure what comes my way. I am a great mom and wife. I am on time and believe in myself. I'm attracting new builders and wholesale customers. I am smart and building a great business. I awake energized and start work with a positive attitude. I'm building a very successful home business that balances well with my family life. I am powerful, passionate, and kind saleswoman. I attract new enrollments and new builders everywhere I go. Okay, so these are just some ideas, but what I want you guys to do, so most of you guys should have one part of homework, but depending on if you're using your products or not, you're gonna have two. So everybody needs to be using your products every single day. And part two of homework over the next week is I want you guys to start coming up with your own affirmations. Okay, so I've given you guys some. This is how I did it. I got some ideas, and then I looked at what I needed and what I was lacking. And I brought my affirmations there. And I'm telling you guys, probably within a week, I started to notice a difference. And then by 2 weeks, and it can be within your doTERRA business. It can be stuff specifically for your life as well, because it's still going to have that positive reinforcement coming through, right? So that's your homework over the next week. And what I'd actually like is not on the post that I just put up for the meeting, but from the original post that had the date and time on it, is in the comments. Let's actually see some of the affirmations that you guys are making. Okay, so let's share them so that everybody else can get some ideas with really, really good, positive feelings that we have going on. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off and let's see if you guys have any questions on here.